Summit Lake in the dead of winter. In the cold, it's about 12 degrees or so, maybe 20. But we've had negative regular temperatures. We've had some Arctic blasted cold. We've had about 4 inches of snow. Thought we would come up here and just look at our stomping grounds in the winter. There's ice fishing going on down here. We see some tents on the lake. So stopped over here by the boat launch, and it's 22 degrees here. And I'm gonna show you, but we have some ice fishers out here. There's some guys way out there. We'll go to another spot later where there's, last year I think there was like 50 tents within a football field radius. Sure looks different in the winter. Campground over there where we usually stay. That's where I've gone and kayaked a lot. This is the boat launch over here, the campground boat launch. We'll head back over to another spot. Now we're going to go to the campground. Here we are at the gate of the campground. Passed through here many, many times, but when it's a lot warmer. Nobody out in the open area, but I bet there's some people in the campground wooded area. There's usually somebody back in there. Right there's where we camped in October. Right there. Lots of deer tracks out here. Yeah, lots of them over here. Nobody camping, just ice fishermen that are parked over here. Believe it or not, they do camp here in the winter. Ice fishing is super popular here at Summit Lake. So I got out and thought I would walk down here and see what we can see. Maybe walk out on the ice a little bit too. So what a lot of guys will do, they'll bring the sled, or it's made, it looks like a sled, but it's made for ice fishing. You put all your equipment in and you just drag it out onto the lake out here. This is interesting. So they've done some work here. This is all plowed out. Huh. They've like scooped all this up here and dug this out. Yeah, I'm officially on the lake and it is solid. Wow. Wonder how thick that is. Definitely thick. I'd say it's up here. It's probably the whole way, all the thickness, all the way through to the bottom. Actually, looks a little slushy right there. Here, Dad, why don't you wave at me? Dad and Mom are up there, and Dad's up there waving at me. Well, that was fun. It has dropped down to 19 degrees, so the sun's going down. Obviously, it's getting really cold, and going to head back to the car and maybe go up to the North Launch. Deer tracks right there. Yep. Yeah, it is. Fishing going on up here. The amazing thing are the trees that we normally don't see, but the water level is so far down before it froze, you can see the stumps out here. We notice them on the depth finder and when I'm kayaking underneath, but way down. I mean, I bet it's, well, this summer it was like 9 feet below normal level, and it's gone down even more. So there's someone way out there. Definitely an interesting hobby. Interesting way to fish. It's really pretty here in the winter. All the snow covered lake with the ice on it and the snow drifts, and it's beautiful here. Can't wait until spring and summer and get back out here on the kayak and the boat and go camping and catch walleye, bluegill, crappie, bass, red ear, even white bass are in here now. Well, that does it here. We're gonna walk back to the car and maybe head out. We'll see. Actually, one species I left out was a ring perch. The perch are in here, and there's some big ones in here. I've caught some nice sized perch out of this lake. So we're gonna head somewhere else now. The wind's picking up pretty good. It'll get warm. We're gonna head over to the northeast part of the lake where there's an eagle's nests and a spot where a lot of ice fishermen go fishing. So we're up by what we call the lily pads. When we say the lily pads, we know exactly where that's at. So we're gonna head over there. Just so we have a record, Mom is with us. Yeah. My mom and Dad are with us. Well, here we go, on our way out of the park officially, outside of Summit Lake State Park, and gonna go over to this other area. Like I said, they had this decorated, the entrance sign, real nice during the October fall season with pumpkins. It looked really nice. Deer, and two of them, they just went off. Last time I was over here, there were deer right there, same spot. Hope you can see this. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, right there. There he goes. Beautiful animal. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's 5 of them. Oh, there's 2 over. There's probably 7 or 8 of them here. Yeah, there's 2 of them there.
We're down here.
Look at the cars. This, like we said, this is ice fishing heaven here. This is where everybody comes to ice fish. Look at them all. And a little Saturn, yeah. Those are great cars. Those were the best. Well taken care of. They last you forever. I had one that had over 380,000 miles, another one that had 340. They last a long time. Look at all the fishermen. Man, it goes way out there. Well, we know this is a really hot spot for fish. That's why they're up here. And it's easy accessible. That's why they come up here, because you can walk straight out, and it's pretty deep out there. I mean, it's probably shallow right now because of the level of the water, but it's pretty neat seeing them all out there. Some beautiful wildlife up here too. Lots of sandhill cranes and eagles and pileated woodpeckers and deer and everything. Well, we've seen some beautiful sunsets here. Correct. Lots of ice fishing going on. Like I said, we've seen some beautiful sunsets here over the years, and it's just as good as I've been to Florida and everywhere, and there's some nice sunsets down there, but you can be out in a boat here and see some beautiful sunsets. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as we have. If you've enjoyed it, give a thumbs up. I appreciate you continue watching. Stay tuned for more.